In this video, we will discuss the definition of a legal catch. A catch is defined as stopping the rotation of the ball, influencing the ball's direction, which is also known as making a football move, and finally, having at least one body part in bounds before any other body part goes out of bounds. You must ask yourself these three questions in order to rule a catch. This is an example in real time, and here it is in slow motion. Is that a catch? You'll notice the rear foot of this receiver will go out of bounds during the bobble. Therefore, he is not in bounds with one body part before another body part goes out of bounds at the time that he establishes control. This cannot be ruled a catch. Let's look at the second example. Again, this is real time. Is that a catch? If it is a catch, do you think it is a touchdown? The yellow line is the end zone. Again, real time. We touch the ball in the end zone, and then we catch the ball. Here it is again in slow motion. When does he control the ball, stopping the rotation and influencing the direction? And when he does that, is he in bounds? There's the first touch, no control. Still no control. Now there's control, and yes, he is in bounds. Notice that is not a tag from the defender. The defender's playing the ball. Here he catches the ball, and he is in bounds. That's a catch. And there's the tag for the first time. In this case, that cannot be ruled a touchdown. Instead, it is a catch on approximately the 1 yard line. Let's look at our third example, again in real time. Good. So is that a catch? Here we'll look at it in slow motion. Clearly we can see control and influencing the direction, but from this position, can you determine if he is in bounds or not? When that occurs, you must use your other officials. In this case, look to the official on the line. It is his call or her call whether or not that person is in bounds. You cannot overrule that call. In this case, that official states touchdown. Officials always work as a team. In this previous example, the official facing the receiver's chest determines possession, and the official on the line determines whether or not they were in bounds. There's no rush to signal touchdown or incomplete pass. Sometimes you have to get together and discuss it. For close calls, if you're absolutely certain, make the call immediately and use your voice. No catch, or catch, catch. No one can doubt you if you sound certain. When you're not sure, follow these procedures. Immediately, look at the other official in the play area. Nodding your head means the catch is good in your opinion. If you both nod your head, then you both can signal catch at the same time. Shaking your head no means you do not think it's a catch. If you're both shaking your head no, that means you can together rule no catch. If one of you shake your head yes and one of you nod your head no, that means before you signal anything, you need to get together and discuss what you've seen. And then make the same call together. And if nobody shakes their head or nods their head, that means they probably don't know and you need to talk about it. Let's look at another example. That was real time. What's the call? Did he stop rotation, influence the ball's direction, and have a body part in bounds before he went out of bounds? Let's look at that again. Wow, that's close. Again in slow motion. There it is. Control is made, direction of the ball is influenced, and there is still a body part inbound. Sometimes it's very close. Let's go outdoor and look at a fifth example. Again, this is real time. What do you think? The ball must be caught before it touches the ground. If the ball touches the ground at the same time that it is controlled by a receiver, it cannot be ruled a catch, since touching the ground at the same time is not before. So in this case, the receiver must have control before the ball touches the ground. What do you think? In this still frame, it is clear that the ball touches the ground at the same time the receiver maintains control, and therefore it cannot be ruled a catch. Now for the last example, again in real time. Wow, that's a tough call. The definition of a catch does not include using the hands. The question now is, did the receiver's legs catch this ball? Ask yourself your three questions. Did he stop the rotation, influence the ball's direction, and remain in bounds? Sometimes it's just too close to call, even with slow motion replay. But you have to make a call anyways. So always work as a team, look to your other officials if you're not sure, and conference if necessary, and then as a team, make your call.